Hello, friends. How are you? Welcome. Today, we're going to dive into the fascinating world of rare Washington quarter dollar coins. These coins aren't just pocket change. They're treasures that hold massive value in today's market. From error quarters with striking flaws to silver issues with unique tones and shades, these pieces have become true gems for collectors and investors alike. The top 4 Washington quarter dollar silver coins we'll uncover today are not only sought after for their rarity, but also for the incredible history they carry. Each coin tells a story of America's past, and some of them are worth far more than you could ever imagine. So if you're a coin enthusiast, a collector, or simply someone who appreciates the beauty and significance of American currency, this video is definitely for you. Let's get started with our very first coin. First up, the story of the 1965 Washington quarter dollar begins in a period of change for American coinage. Until 1964, quarters were struck in 90% silver, but rising silver prices forced the U.S. Mint to switch to a copper-nickel-clad composition starting in 1965. This sudden shift created confusion, transition errors, and a few rare coins that slipped through the cracks. Among these, the 1965 quarter stands out as one of the most talked about and valuable coins, with some examples commanding unimaginable wealth in today's market. For collectors and investors, this single coin has become a symbol of opportunity and fortune. What makes the 1965 Washington quarter so special is not just its year, but its unique place in history. While most were struck in clad metal, a small number were mistakenly minted on leftover 90% silver planchets from 1964. These rare silver-striped 1965 quarters are the true treasures that can transform an ordinary pocket find into a life-changing discovery. Imagine holding what looks like an everyday coin, only to realize it carries the shine, weight, and value of silver, a secret fortune hiding in plain sight. Today, these rare 1965 silver quarters have sold for staggering amounts at auctions, sometimes reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in the right condition, even crossing into the million-dollar range. Collectors are constantly on the hunt for them, because their rarity combined with the historical significance of the year makes them a crown jewel in any collection. If you are lucky enough to stumble across one, it's not just a coin, it's a lottery ticket in metal form, a small piece of history that holds the power to change your fortune overnight. The beauty of the 1965 quarter lies in its deceptive simplicity. To the untrained eye, it looks like every other quarter minted in the millions, circulating through everyday commerce for decades. But hidden among the ordinary lies the extraordinary. Some show errors such as off-center strikes, double dyes, or unusual colorations due to the minting process, which only add to their uniqueness and value. Collectors prize these imperfections because they represent accidents of history, mistakes that slipped past the watchful eyes of the mint. Owning a rare 1965 quarter is like holding a secret key to wealth. Many people spend these coins without ever realizing their value, passing a fortune across a counter for a cup of coffee. But for those with knowledge and passion, the discovery of one of these quarters can mean instant transformation, from an ordinary day to a once-in-a-lifetime windfall. It's not just about money. It's about the thrill of uncovering something precious, a hidden treasure that most people overlook. The 1965 Washington quarter also represents a pivotal shift in American currency. It marks the end of the silver era, a time when money carried the weight of real precious metal, and the beginning of modern coinage as we know it. For collectors, this dual identity makes it even more desirable. It's both a farewell to silver and a hello to the future, a coin that captures change, history, and wealth all in one small circle of metal. Stories abound of lucky individuals who discovered a rare 1965 silver quarter in old change jars, coin rolls, or inherited collections. These tales feed the legend, inspiring others to search relentlessly. That sense of mystery and possibility is part of what makes this coin so magnetic. Every time you look at a 1965 quarter, you can't help but wonder, is this the one? Could this simple coin in my hand actually be worth millions? The suspense and hope make it one of the most exciting coins in the world of numismatics. Next up, the 1977 Washington quarter dollar is one of those coins that hides in plain sight, waiting for the sharp eyes of a collector to uncover its secrets. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary piece of change, Just another quarter that once passed through millions of hands in grocery stores, gas stations, and banks across America. But within that year's mintage lies a world of mystery, errors, and rare conditions that can transform this simple coin into a prize worth millions in today's market. It is no exaggeration to say that the 1977 quarter carries with it the potential to turn an ordinary day into a life-changing moment. What makes this coin so captivating is the fact that it exists during a period of transition and experimentation at the U.S. Mint. Although the era of silver coinage had ended more than a decade earlier, strange anomalies and minting errors still appeared. A 1977 quarter with unusual striking mistakes, doubled dies, off-centered imprints, or dramatic color variations instantly becomes a rare treasure. Some collectors even search for experimental strikes and planchet errors, where the coin may have been struck on the wrong metal. These rare variations have already proven to bring unimaginable prices in auctions and private sales. Now imagine this. You're holding a simple 1977 quarter in your hand, unaware that it's no ordinary coin. Then you notice something strange, an unusual shine, a double letter, or an off-balance strike. That moment of realization can be electrifying, because the very coin you thought was only worth 25 cents could, in reality, be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions. This is why collectors around the globe chase after the 1977 Washington quarter. It represents hidden wealth, fortune disguised as everyday currency. Collectors often say that the thrill of this coin lies not only in its rarity, but also in its story. The 1977 quarter belongs to a generation of coins that witnessed American transition, years filled with economic challenges, rising inflation, and cultural shifts. To hold one of these coins in pristine condition, or to find one with a once-in-a-lifetime minting error, is like holding a piece of history that carries the potential of financial freedom. Its history and wealth fuse into a single metal disc. Many of the most valuable 1977 quarters are discovered in unexpected places. Old coin rolls, forgotten piggy banks, inherited collections, or even spare change jars have produced quarters that later fetched incredible sums at auctions. Stories of ordinary people becoming wealthy from a single coin continue to spark excitement. These tales aren't just myths. They're proof of how powerful one coin can be when it carries the right combination of rarity, condition, and demand. Another reason the 1977 Washington quarter is so desirable is its role in the collector's journey. Beginners and experts alike dream of finding one in near-perfect condition, graded at the highest mint state levels. Such coins, with their untouched surfaces and razor-sharp details, shine like jewels under a light. When they come with an error or unique feature, the value multiplies astronomically. That is why many collectors guard their 1977 quarters as though they were priceless artifacts, because in reality, they might be. The market for these coins continues to rise, as demand from investors and collectors grows year after year. Rarity breeds desire, and desire drives prices to unimaginable heights. What was once worth a simple 25 cents can now be a gateway to a fortune. For some, it is not just about money, but the prestige of owning something so elusive, something that only a handful of people in the entire world may ever claim. The 1977 quarter has become more than a coin. It is a symbol of luck, wealth, and destiny. In the end, the 1977 Washington quarter dollar is not just pocket change. It's a potential fortune hiding in plain sight. If you ever come across one, don't be too quick to spend it or trade it away. Look carefully, because you may be holding the key to overnight wealth, the coin that could turn you into a millionaire. Its legacy is built on mystery, rarity, and value beyond imagination. And who knows, the next life-changing discovery might be sitting quietly in your wallet, waiting for you to recognize it. Next up, the 1979 Washington quarter dollar may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but within the world of coin collecting, it is a piece that carries legendary status. Struck during a time when the U.S. Mint was refining its production and facing challenges with quality control, the 1979 quarter gave birth to a number of fascinating mint errors and rare conditions. These rare examples are now considered treasures, with values so high they could make you a millionaire overnight. For anyone who has one of these quarters tucked away in a drawer, purse, or collection, it could be the key to unimaginable wealth. What makes the 1979 quarter so valuable is not just its age, but the incredible range of unique mistakes and rare features it can carry. From dramatic off-center strikes to double dies, filled mint marks, or even being struck on the wrong type of planchet, each variation adds a layer of rarity and desirability. Some of these errors are so rare that only a handful exist in the entire world, making them priceless to collectors. The more dramatic the error, the higher the demand, and the higher the price a collector will pay. Imagine holding one of these rare 1979 quarters in your hand. At first, it feels like just another piece of change, but then the details catch your eye. A letter might look doubled, the design may appear slightly off, or the edge could reveal an unusual coloring. In that moment, you realize that you're not holding 25 cents. You're holding a treasure worth thousands or even millions. That realization is what excites collectors and fuels the endless search for these elusive coins. The 1979 quarter also stands out for its place in American history. It represents a time when inflation was high. Silver had long disappeared from everyday coinage, and the mint was producing billions of clad quarters. Yet, within this massive production, rare and extraordinary coins slipped through, tiny mistakes that would later become legendary. That contrast between the ordinary and the extraordinary is what makes the 1979 quarter so iconic. Some of the most valuable 1979 quarters have been found in the most unexpected places. Coin rolls in the bank, old jars of change, or even loose coins left behind in collections. Stories of everyday people discovering one of these rare coins and cashing in for life-changing sums are part of the coin's legend. It's this sense of possibility, the chance that a fortune could be hiding in plain sight, that keeps collectors searching and dreaming. Collectors also prize the 1979 quarter for its condition, a coin preserved in pristine mint state, with sharp details and no wear, can be worth a small fortune even without errors. Add an error or unusual strike to that perfect condition, and the value skyrockets into the realm of unbelievable wealth. This is why grading plays such an important role, because the higher the grade, the greater the reward. The market for rare 1979 quarters continues to heat up as more collectors realize their scarcity and importance. Auction houses have seen these coins climb to staggering prices, with competitive bidding driving them higher and higher. For those who own one, it's not just about money. It's about prestige, history, and the thrill of holding something so few others can claim. The 1979 quarter has become more than a coin. It is a status symbol in the world of numismatics. In the end, the 1979 Washington quarter dollar is more than just 25 cents. It's a coin that carries mystery, history, and the potential for life-changing fortune. If you come across one, don't be quick to spend it. Look closely, because it may hold the power to transform your future. This small piece of metal, born in 1979, has the ability to rewrite destinies and turn ordinary people into millionaires overnight. And that is why it remains one of the most sought-after treasures in American coin collecting today. Next up, the 1995 Washington quarter dollar may seem like just another coin from the 1990s, but in the world of collectors, it has achieved a status that can only be described as legendary. To the untrained eye, it's worth no more than 25 cents. But for those who know its secrets, this coin holds the potential for life-changing wealth. Rare varieties, mint errors, and unique strikes from this year have been known to sell for extraordinary sums, transforming ordinary people into overnight millionaires. What makes the 1995 quarter so valuable is the sheer range of rare minting mistakes that occurred during its production. From double dies to dramatic off-center strikes, filled mint marks, or even coins struck on the wrong type of planchet, each variation creates a new layer of rarity. The more dramatic the error, the more valuable the coin becomes. Some of these quarters are so scarce that only a handful exist in the entire world, which is why collectors are willing to pay millions to add them to their collections. Imagine one day going through your pocket change or opening an old jar of coins, only to find a 1995 quarter with a strange marking or unusual strike. At first, you may think nothing of it, but on closer inspection you realize you're holding a coin unlike any other. In that instant, a simple piece of change transforms into a fortune, with the power to change your life forever. That is the dream that keeps collectors searching for this elusive treasure. The 1995 quarter also represents a fascinating chapter in modern American history. By this time, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of clad coins, yet errors and unique conditions still slipped through. These mistakes are a reminder that even in an age of technology and precision, perfection is never guaranteed. And those tiny imperfections, the doubled letters, the off-center designs, the unusual planchets, are what turn this simple coin into something truly priceless. Collectors prize this coin not just for its errors, but also for its condition. A 1995 quarter in pristine, untouched mint state can already be worth far more than its face value. Add in a dramatic error, and the value skyrockets into the realm of unbelievable wealth. Grading plays a critical role here, because the higher the grade, the rarer and more valuable the coin becomes. Coins graded at the highest levels are like diamonds in the rough, rare, beautiful, and extremely desirable. Stories of 1995 quarters selling for staggering sums at auctions have only fueled the legend. Some examples have been known to reach hundreds of thousands, and collectors speculate that the most unique and flawless errors could easily push into the $1,000,000 range. This kind of value isn't just about metal. It's about history, rarity, and the passion collectors who are willing to compete fiercely for a once-in-a-lifetime coin. For many, the thrill lies in the hunt. The idea that a coin worth millions could be sitting quietly in a change jar, a forgotten drawer, or even in your pocket at this very moment is what makes the 1995 quarter so exciting. Every time someone sees one, they can't help but wonder, is this the one? Could this simple coin be the key to overnight fortune? That suspense and possibility are what drive people to keep searching. In the end, the 1995 Washington quarter dollar is more than just currency. It's a symbol of luck, mystery, and unimaginable wealth. If you ever come across one, never dismiss it as just another coin. Look closely, because you could be holding a hidden treasure with the power to change your life forever. This coin has become a legend among collectors, and for good reason. It has the power to turn an ordinary person into a millionaire overnight. See you in the next video.